In this video, we are going to cover how to rearrange the order of your objects. So as you can see here, I have three objects, and right now the star is in front. That's the one that I made most recently. The rectangle I made first, and then the polygon, and then the star. So it builds from the bottom up. And I can see all of that information here in my layers panel. To access that, if you don't see it on your desktop, you can go, or in your workspace, you can go to Window and Layers to get that visible. So if I click on that, it will hide it. If I go to Window and Layers, and then it shows it again. Okay, so there are a few different ways to rearrange objects. One of the ways, right now I have this star selected, so that is the one that's going to move. So one of the ways is to go to Object, Arrange, Bring to Front, Bring Forward, Send Backwards, Send to Back. This object is already in the front, so I can't bring it to the front or bring it forward, but I can send it backwards. And you notice when I do that, I'll click off of that star. Now the star is behind the polygon, but still in front of the rectangle. I could do that again, Object, Arrange, Send Backwards, and then it is behind both of the other two objects. I could go to Object, Arrange, Bring to Front, and then it brings it all the way back to the front. I could do the same sort of thing in my Layers panel, so I can click and drag my layers around, or my objects around in my Layers panel. So I could send this, I could click and drag my star below my polygon, drag it down below my rectangle. I could drag my rectangle to the top above both of the other objects. I could bring my polygon back to the top, or maybe I decide now I want my star again at the top. So I can do all of that in my Layers panel as well. The other thing that I can do is I could click on an object. So I'm going to click on my rectangle and watch my Layers panel over here. As I do this, I will hit Control and the left bracket key on my keyboard, and that sends it backwards. If I still have that same rectangle selected, I could hit Control and the right bracket key on my keyboard, and it brings it forward. So Control and the left bracket key on the keyboard sends it backwards. Control and the right bracket key on the keyboard sends it forwards. Okay, that is rearranging the order of objects in a nutshell.